Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Happy June 5th. This Friday, we've made it through another week with Jay's Chronicles. I hope everybody's doing well. As always, in a good place, in a safe space. This week, we focused on dealing with our enemies, from the invisible to the visible to the inner me. It's all been great topics, all key nuggets that we've taken from these topics. And I hope they've allowed you to walk away and just think. Just think about some of those enemies and how you're going to deal with them. Yesterday, I was working on planning a trip back home that I'm looking to do in the upcoming weeks, and I wanted to use some of my frequent traveler miles, or my points, should I say, to rent a car. And I hadn't gone through this process in a while. So I logged in online and looked to see how many points I had, recognized that I had what I thought would be enough. So I said, hey, I want to go redeem these points, get the kind of car that I wanted, right size and fit. Just to get to the counter to recognize I didn't have enough points to redeem my reward, the car that I wanted. So I had to go back and rethink my plan. But it made me think about today as we deal with the spiritual enemy. And as I was listening to TD Jakes this morning, during my hour of power of meditation and working out, he gave me some key nuggets today that I wanted to share with you. Oftentimes when we're going through spiritual warfare, which we're going through right now with COVID-19, with all the social issues we're dealing with racial discrimination, there's a lot of spiritual enemies that are circling, that are trying to distract us from what's most important. And that's getting to the next level, be it mentally, spiritually, physically, you name it. And how do we combat that? And there's three key areas that were very much similar to my Hertz experience. First and foremost, we have to recognize our higher power. For me, it's God. I speak to him every day. I ask for his guidance. I ask for him to reveal to me the direction that I want to go and how to get there so that I can redeem the reward that he has for me. You see that? We have to recognize our higher power and have a relationship. There's a lot of R's in here, I get it, but I want you to understand a few. And that's the recognition piece. You have to recognize the relationship with him so that he can reveal with you what's required to redeem your reward. And that's to have an amazing life. So first and foremost, to deal with your spiritual enemies, I want to make sure that you recognize your higher power, that you're having a consistent relationship with your higher power, so that he or she can reveal to you what's required for you to redeem your reward. It's that simple. Because you will not redeem your reward without that spiritual higher power assisting you along the way. And it's not just when you're going through a storm, it's also when you're on the other side of a storm. That recognition needs to be consistent to help navigate you through life. And I want everybody to recognize that. So it's been a great week. I hope you took a couple key nuggets today as we culminate the week with dealing with our enemies. Never underestimate the spiritual enemies that are around us, and you have a higher power to combat all of them. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, that you get you some. I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care, everybody.